I'm recording now so we can have this up on YouTube. So Thieves Cleaner is one of those things that once you get hooked, you're hooked. Like this is the thing that you don't have to know how to, apply and dilute and diffuse and how many drops and how often. That sometimes plant-based alternatives can have a little bit of a confusing or a learning curve, I should say. But this is like literally straight, cut and dry. You need this cleaner in your life. So I've invited two of my very favorite people to teach this class with me. And it's really, class is formal. What we're going to talk about is what we've found natural solutions for. So Paige, kick it off, friend. I'm going to spotlight your video.
Okay, thank you. All right, so my name is Paige Stanton, for those of you who don't know me, and boy mama to two awesome boys under 2, so it's wild. And I also had a home birth, and I can tell you, like, I never saw myself with, like, I just never even saw myself doing that. And so I've learned a lot about this alternative lifestyle, which I realized when I did more research, this was like the original way of living. But we live in such an amazing time that we get to choose what's best for our family. We get both. We don't have to pick one or the other. We just get both. So this is all just to empower you to decide what's best for your family. And so with that being said, like, I was not raised all natural. You guys, 99% of us in this community, we were not either. And so we have so much compassion for those of you, like, wherever you're at on your health journey. We have classes every Monday night, and you're going to hear incredible stories, you guys, about transformations with these products. But honestly, I'm really lucky. Like, I didn't have to go through some crazy illness or disease or anything like that in order to walk this path. And so I want to tell you, like, please don't wait till you're sick. Like, feeling stressed, having a headache, those are already signals like something's not right. And it's just your body saying, hey, like, look within, look inside, look a little deeper, like, what's going on there? So really, like, these things aren't normal. You're not just born with this. And so, like, we are created to thrive, and yet we're surrounded by all these toxins, and some of which we have no control over. Like, we can't help what's in the air out there, but a lot we do have control over. And so that's what we're here to talk about. And so listen to this. Okay, this kind of says it all, especially mamas. So an EPA study was done over a 15-year period. And what they found was that 54% of anyone that stayed at home, like, worked from home, they were more likely to develop cancer, 54% more likely to develop cancer than those that worked outside of the home. That's insane. What? Like, because it's supposed to be like, we're protected. We like, and I know none of us willingly choose this stuff. None of us willingly choose that. Like, we might drink a soda and we're like, I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to go ahead, but a lot of us don't pick our cleaners, and they're like, oh, that's okay. Like, it's just a little bit of like headache, no big deal. None of us do that. So that brought a whole lot of perspective. Like, whoa, our home is more toxic. That's insane. So my whole life, we just bought what was on the shelf. My parents, like, we were all raised the same way, you guys, because if it was on the shelf, surely it was safe, right? Like, no one would like intentionally be hurting us. Unfortunately, no. And so it's just like essential oils, you guys. The FDA is not regulating this stuff. And so, and more importantly, like, they're not doing a study on like the long-term effects. So if you use, that pink can soap that we get at the gas station, you're not going to die. You're not going to die. But like, over time, like, what are we looking at? And so that's really what we're talking about. So yeah, just know that. Okay. So seriously, what I would have done to have a group like this, for real, because years ago, I mean, we just had Google and we just had all these articles that we have to sift and sort through. And so we didn't have a community that we could just ask these things. So literally, this is gold. And I want you to realize that. And this is a lifestyle. This isn't just about, oh, add a cleaner, it's going to smell really good, and like, you're going to have fun. That's not what this is about. This is like, let's get to the root cause of why we're even dealing with this. Like, we don't want you to just use this cleaner. We want you to use this cleaner and then like, whoa, what were we using before? So it's really important to figure out the root cause. And so here I am, I had all these notes, and I'm a chatty cat here. So yeah, okay, here we go. So let me be straight. I get that you might not be as passionate and excited about going non-toxic as we might be, but I bet what you do care about is stressing less, losing weight, experiencing less inflammation. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Experiencing less headaches, better sleep. Like, that's what you care about. I know none of us are like, woo, Thieves Cleaner, we're going to tell the whole world. No, but we have to tell the whole world when we all of a sudden no longer deal with these things. And so by switching out your toxic products, you are literally saving your family from endocrine disruptors and a whole slew of problems. And so I'm gonna briefly touch on what the endocrine system is. And so your endocrine system is made up of a network of glands, and these glands secrete hormones to regulate your body's function. So including growth, metabolism, tissue function, sexual reproduction. So if you've heard Bethany's story, so many amazing women's stories here. That's life-changing. They have babies now, you guys. Sleep and mood and so much more. And so switching to non-toxic could literally save your life, or it could change it forever. I mean, and we would have never known these things. And so for me, what I realized when I went non-toxic is that I no longer dealt with asthma. And that was nothing that I was trying to get rid of. I mean, of course I would have loved to get rid of that, but it's not like that's I like, oh my gosh, I could, not have asthma anymore. So not at all what I was going for, but I didn't realize that my laundry detergent, and that's what I can guess because like I had a nebulizer growing up and inhalers all the time. And it was like, it always had to be around. Like I couldn't leave home without it. I thought I was just like born with it. Like, I don't know. We weren't taught these things, you guys. I literally thought, oh, this is just what I deal with. And so I just I don't care. I leave the house without it. I'll leave town. Like, I'm fine. I don't need my inhaler anymore. That's huge. That I just wanted to go non-toxic. I was like, oh, this does not seem like a good idea to have toxins, but I would never have known that I was no longer going to deal with asthma. So that was huge. And so we all start somewhere. And luckily for you, we've done the research for you. We've got the solutions. And so that's when we want to bring up Thieves. What is Thieves? Thieves is one of the most popular essential oils in the world. It's powerful. It's a powerful immune supporting blend, which consists of clove, lemon, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus radiata, and rosemary. And it's so powerful, so effective that they actually created a whole Thieves line of household products like Thieves laundry detergent, dish soap, toothpaste, hand soap, mouthwash. I'm obsessed with the toothpaste, just saying, and so much more. So you're definitely going to want to switch those items. But tonight we're just talking about the Thieves Cleaner concentrate. And so if people literally took the time to know about Thieves Cleaner and how affordable it is, everyone would use this. But unfortunately, they're just not taking the time to listen. They just think, oh, whatever. And if you look at the price, you're probably like, whoa, I would never spend that on a cleaner. Yeah, the toothpaste is a lifesaver, for real. It's been my deodorant. Literally, I'm saving you right now, just knowing it's deodorant. It's awesome. But a lot of people, they might look at the price like, oh, that's a lot for a cleaner. But hold on, it's a concentrate, my friend, meaning you're not buying watered down products like we're all used to. Then we're all overcharged on it. And then we get that whole slew of problems that we didn't expect either. So we've all been there, done that. Like, you're buying a very potent cleaner and it can be diluted. And same with the laundry detergent, you can stretch that 3 times. So that's why you get an awesome community full of beautiful people like us, because we get to show you these recipes. You'll hear recipes at the end, so stick around. But yeah, it is so cheap. And I forgot to have the bottle with me, so just imagine it. But just all you do is take 1 capful of Thieves Cleaner, you guys, the concentrate, sorry. You put it in a 16-ounce spray bottle. There's my imaginary bottle. Fill it up with filtered water. Add more oils if you want. It's going to smell great anyway. You don't have to. But that comes out to $1 a bottle. It's something crazy. So I definitely wanted to mention some beautiful woman that is all about numbers. That is so not me. She did a class a few weeks ago. Oil is amazing. Literally would convince anybody that this is the cheapest option to go non-toxic, literally. And she talked about other oils too. So go watch that. It's so cool. Oh gosh. Yeah. Love that class so much. So inspiring. Cause I know that's a common misconception is this is so expensive, this lifestyle. I just can't. And I didn't even touch on greenwashing, you guys. I have literally been that person that greenwashing is when they have a really pretty label at the store and it's got the greenery all over it. It says 100% natural, but you turn it around and you're like, clearly this is not 100% natural. They have really good marketing. They know what they're doing. They know what you want. They know you want, the pure stuff. But they've also got to mass produce it and make sure that it's cost effective for them. And it's all about money. So made with essential oils. Yes. And we know the real deal about essential oils. So yeah, greenwashing, it makes no sense. It's so frustrating. And that's also another thing. That's what's hard about the journey and why it's so important to partner with someone like us that brought you here, hopefully, is that you get somebody to walk with you through this, because it's very confusing and it's intentional that it's confusing. That's really not about our health, unfortunately. And so I love network marketing that we just get to walk with or show them the way that we've been shown. And it's just so what all is this cleaner going to replace? You guys, all of them. Isn't that awesome? Like, no, like just Goo Gone serves one purpose. No, Febreze serves one purpose. 20 bottles are under your sink and you're like, oh, I'm overwhelmed. Yeah, literally, like all of them, you guys. So your glass cleaner, your wood cleaner, like I said, we're going to share recipes at the end, I believe. Carpets, toilets, walls, tile, your car, anywhere, it's safe. Literally, like we even washed our veggies with it. It's so safe. It's plant powered. So it's the most pure cleaner you can get. And I love that my boy, my 2-year-old, can, you know, wash stuff with me. I just give him, have fun, you know, and it's like he's breathing these things in and I don't have to worry about it, you know. And so here's what's really amazing about that is, yes, it cleans. Yes, it's effective. You watched that video whenever it first started. But you know what else I noticed is that I didn't get sick. Or wait, okay, yes, I thought I skipped here, but I didn't get sick like every year. Like I thought, oh, every year I just get sick. It's just what I do. It's not a big deal. It just happens every single year. And that wasn't happening anymore. That's so weird. Like, I mean, it's so wild. And so, but it makes sense because you're spraying all this stuff around. Our skin is our largest organ on our body. Of course, everything we use is absorbing that. You know, the average woman a day puts on 500 chemicals, like, and I'm sure men are the exact same, but whenever you're spraying it, you're also getting the diffusing benefits of the oils. So it's literally like, it's boosting your immune system. And I just love that. I think that's so cool. And yeah, just using the Thieves oil, like, we have yet to like really get sick. My boys will get some sniffles and then, you know, we kick it before it's a really big deal, you know? And so how cool. So I love that so much. And so let me make sure I got everything, but I mean, really, yeah, I don't need to drown anyone information. That's all I needed to know. That's how I am. I'm just like, tell me what I need to know. Like, I know I didn't need any of that stuff. All that stuff that's like, oh, that seems really scary. Where I don't know if that Think Dirty app is still a good app to use anymore. I don't know if it got bought out, but you know, you can like scan these things and find out. And I mean, just look at anything under your sink. Look at anything under your sink. Thank you, Robin. And look up these ingredients, you guys. Like, it's scary what we find here. And last I checked, we are not one of the healthiest nations, like at all. And there's a reason for that. And so for me, like, I'm really big on voting with my dollars. Like, if we didn't buy the stuff anymore, they wouldn't make it anymore. And so I love supporting a company like this, that they're doing so much good, not just for people, but also for the earth. Like, I'm really big on that. We need to take care of our Mother Earth here. And so this stuff is also biodegradable. I don't know if I said that, but that's a really big deal because everything we're putting down the sink, it's going right back in our earth, right back in our water. We need to make sure that that's pure for our animals, for our ocean, for our everything. And so, I wanted to mention on here, like, kind of going back to that voting with your dollars. If anybody follows Food Babe, I've really been enjoying following her. She's awesome, like just showing about all the chemicals and foods and things. But there was some company she shared recently and how people just stood up to how, like, why are these ingredients in America so bad and the ones in Europe are like so much cleaner? Yes, that's like so many things if you haven't looked into that. They're so much like they're doing so much better than we are doing. And people stood up, and guess who changed I think it was like Quaker Oats or something. I don't even know, but they cleaned up their ingredients because we demanded it, because we were like, no, like, you can do it better than. And so follow Food Babe if you like also need to clean up your diet. She's been giving really great suggestions, but it literally ends when we say it ends, and we don't have to support this. And awesome, Emily. Yeah, she's great. And so literally shopping with someone like Young Living, that speaks so much more than just supporting your family. You're literally supporting like a new generation of people that know how to support their bodies and know how to support the earth. And it's just this, life gets so good after that. I get goosebumps when I say stuff like this, because I'm like, that's what makes life so good, so juicy, is when we're all just like coming together and we are just like making ripples, you know? And so I love this group. I love you guys. Thanks for having me here. I don't have much else to say.
Dang, girl. Well, that's earlier today when I was like, hey, Paige, can I get you on the call tonight? Because you're so passionate, you're so fiery, and I can see it not just on a call or not just on a video, but like when we're talking, when we're hanging out, which I'm so excited we get to hang out tomorrow. It's coming through. It comes through your eyeballs. It comes through your decisions. It comes through everything that you do. So this isn't just something that you get on Zoom on one random Monday night and talk about. This is the way you live. And that's what makes this powerful, is that really it's true. You know, when our kids are walking around on the hard floor, they're not absorbing chemicals. That matters. That, and I know we all know that. We just have to use the word the kids because we'll make decisions for the kids when we won't make them for us and our health. So thank you for bringing that passion and that fire. That was so inspiring. And now I'm going to pass the mic over to my friend Gina, who's going to talk more about all the things.
All the things. Awesome. Yay. I don't want to look at myself. All right. I'm so excited to be here. So that was awesome, Paige. Always so great to see and hear you. And this is the whole reason why I started with Young Living is this. Like, I started listening to this podcast called the Ultimate Health Podcast, and they really spoke about the toxins that we're exposed to. And I did some research in the baby products that I was using. I was not using Johnson & Johnson. I was using things like 7th Generation, Mrs. Meyer's, The Honest Company. And when I started to really dig into the ingredients, I realized that they weren't actually clean. I was exposing my son to chemicals that cause respiratory issues, known carcinogens, chemicals that are hormone disruptors. What else? Chemicals that cause liver damage, all of these things. And I was like, whoa. So what's really amazing about Thieves is there may be actually people on this call that are like, I already clean non-toxic. I use vinegar. All right, we got you, all right? Vinegar is not as effective as Thieves. It isn't. So if you are someone also that's into science and likes evidence-based research, go to PubMed. Actually, whoever invited you here, they can send you actual science journals about Thieves and the essential oils and their efficacy to kill bacteria. There's science. It's not even something that you can debate at this point. And even look, all the way back, I'll just read this real quick. All the way back in 1997, Webster State University did a study that found Thieves essential oil blend to have a success rate of 99.96% at killing bacteria. That's in 1997. So this has been around for a long time. So I'm gonna actually dive into the Thieves starter kit. I think it's the best way to get started with Young Living because it just overhauls pretty much your whole cleaning system. And I'm gonna break it down really fast. So Paige already talked about the Thieves household cleaner. You get 2 bottles of this. This is like literally like a year's supply of cleaning or even more. It's concentrated. That's what's amazing about any of Young Living's products is it's a concentrate. So literally you just need 1 cap per 16 ounces of water. And again, whenever you're cleaning, you know that it's killing bacteria. You're not exposing your family to any of the harmful chemicals. And what's even more amazing is Thieves supports your immune system. So I knew that when my son was sitting at his place eating, I could clean around him. He could be breathing in Thieves. I wouldn't need to be scared that I was exposing him to chemicals. I actually knew, my cleaner is actually supporting my child's immune system. And my son had such a killer immune system. He was only sick 1 time in 2.5 years, which is amazing. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the Thieves toothpaste. So go get your toothpaste, look at the back. If it says call poison control if ingested, think about that. You are brushing your teeth. Whatever is going onto your gums is being absorbed into your bloodstream through your gums. If it says call poison control, there's no reason to be putting that in your mouth and going into your gums. So that's why Thieves is amazing. It has, again, antibacterial and antiviral properties because it's infused with Thieves. So it's amazing at actually cleaning your teeth, but you're not getting any of the junk and any of the toxins. I also use this as deodorant, just a little side note. All right, and then the next is you get these, and so whenever we get our Thieves, says the luscious lemon, is because whenever we get our Thieves foaming hand soap, we put it in huge like mason jars that are whatever. I don't have the bottle, but we wash our hands a lot, especially during this time. We just wash our hands a lot. And what's amazing about having the Thieves foaming hand soap is whenever you're washing your hands, a lot of conventional hand soaps have fragrance in them. They have other chemicals. When those chemicals go into your bloodstream through your skin, your body actually sees those chemicals as pathogens and says, alert, alert, get these chemicals out of my body. And it actually makes your immune system overwork. So then your immune system is compromised to actually function how it's supposed to when real pathogens come your way. So if you're getting sick all the time, cleaning up all of your everything that you're using, your hand soap, your cleaner, your toothpaste, that is actually going to support your immune system in such a big way, because chemicals actually compromise your immune system. So that's why, and what's great about this is you get 2 bottles. And so this, we get 3 bottles. So you get 6 bottles in the Thieves starter kit. All right, we're moving along. This is the Thieves mouthwash that Paige said she loved. Again, infused with Thieves. So that's the best part, is whenever you're using the Thieves products, you know that they're supporting your body, killing the bacteria, but supporting your body. And this is infused with colloidal silver. So if you do any research on colloidal silver, you can look at the benefits of that. This is also great in the winter as a gargle. So if you're starting to feel like a little tickle coming on, if you gargle the Thieves mouthwash, it is amazing. Okay, so then you get this Thieves disinfectant spray. This I actually used all the time, even before things came out with COVID, because we lived in New York City and I had a toddler, and we would just be on the subway, we'd be everywhere where there was a lot of bacteria. So I would spray things down wherever we were. And it's just a great little spray, and you know that you're not exposing your child to any harmful chemicals, but you're killing the bacteria around them that you want to kill. All right, the next is the Thieves hand sanitizer. If you don't have this, you gotta have this. It's amazing. So a lot of conventional hand sanitizers are packed with chemicals. So again, they're compromising your immune system. They may initially kill the bacteria on your hands, but because they're packed with different chemicals, it's compromising your immune system. So that this is infused with Thieves as well. What's great about this hand sanitizer is it doesn't dry out your hands. So that's something that I really love about it, is I can use it. I know that it's effective, but it doesn't dry out my hands. And then the last but not least is you get a 15 ml bottle of the Thieves essential oil. So this is something that we literally use topically on the bottom of our feet because it is a hotter oil. We diffuse this daily. The reason why we diffuse it in our house daily is you're getting those antibacterial and antiviral properties into the air. It actually purifies the air in your home. You're getting those antibacterial and antiviral properties into your bloodstream through your olfactory glands. That's supporting your immune system. It's just a win-win-win. And we also take it internally. We'll put a drop on, if it's too spicy for you, you can put a drop on a tea bag and drink it like that. I like it just right under my tongue. It's not too spicy for me. I really love it. But if you're feeling any kind of tickle, turn towards Thieves, and I promise you, it literally is the most effective thing, in my opinion, for feeling, if you're starting to feel under the weather. That's it. So I hope that was helpful, and I'll pass it back over to you, Bethany.
Awesome. That was amazing. So comprehensive and jam-packed in. So if you're not yet in as a Young Living member, it's really simple. I'm going to share my screen and walk you through the process. We can't wait to welcome you into our community. You're going to go to youngliving.com and click your appropriate country. When you get to the next page, it's going to say, hey, do you want to become a member? You can click the little sidebar, and it's kind of clanky right now. It's changing soon. We're getting a new website. It's going to be so great. But for right now, you just make it through the website to get to the awesome Thieves products. Become a member. When you click become a member, they're going to ask if you want to be a retail customer or a member. This one right here, becoming a member, means you're going to get the starter kit. If you become a retail member, you can just buy the Thieves Cleaner alone. You'll pay 24% more, but that you don't have to get the whole kit, but we prefer the whole kit because it has all the goods in it. So you'll go down here and click other premium kits, and then premium starter kit with Thieves. Now, right after that, it's going to say, do you want to do essential rewards? Let me explain this really quick so you know what value this is. So would you like to enroll in essential rewards and get free products? Most people say yes. The reason why is they want to go ahead and say that they want a box from Young Living to come to their house every month. I get to be in charge of mine, you get to be in charge of yours, and we get to customize what goes in the box based upon what we need that month. So if you're ready to refill on toothpaste, you go into your online, it's called the virtual office, and you put in what you want to come in your box. If at any time you want to cancel your box, you can cancel your box. If at any time you want to modify or change your box, you do that. But you pick the day you want it to ship, and you put what you want in it. Then they ask, do you want to use your premium starter kit as your first essential rewards order? I say, yeah, why not? Go ahead. And there you go. You're all set up to go. Step 3 is to set up your next box. So what you'll get next month. So that's I prefer you click customize your kit. And what I'm going to suggest that you get, depending on if you have any other, if you have a house with bathrooms in it, or you want to get like the more hand soaps, or maybe you get a vitamin B, that you'd like to switch to Young Living's vitamin super B. Maybe you want to try an essential oil. You go ahead and put that in right here. I'm going to just assume that I was doing it. And the first things that I would order, gosh, if I was going back to the very beginning, what would I order? I would have to say that I would be getting frankincense, because I've been using so much frankincense, and it is like it just calms me down. It helps with my mental state, and yeah, it's just amazing. So I would add frankincense, and then I would go and check out, and of course that would come the next month. So I wanted to walk you through that. That's an optional program, but we love it, and we just like walking people through it, so it's not intimidating. So that is how you get started. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to one of us who invited you to this call. We hope to see you soon on our team call next week. All right, guys, have a great night. We'll chat soon. Bye.